I'm Rowena. I'm from Kununurra in Western Australia, and today we're in Collingwood, Victoria. I became aware of Donate Life earlier this year when I lost my daughter. Very unexpected, very sudden, and there was a point where we realised that we weren't bringing our girl home from the hospital. It was incredibly difficult and emotional. Possibly the hardest decision I've ever had to be a part of in my whole life. My daughter was 20 years old when she passed away, not that long ago, and we hadn't had the conversation about donating organs. I think it's difficult for families to talk about donation and the potential to, make that decision on behalf of someone else, because it's essentially talking about death, and nobody likes to do that. It's not a nice thing to talk about, particularly with young people, because often you don't even think about it. It's not even something you think about. But what I've learned to understand is it really needs to happen. It needs to be a priority for people to know and know what their family's wishes are. When we did make the decision though, and we made the decision on behalf of our daughter that she would give the gift to someone else, a few hours later we were informed that our daughter was able to donate 3 organs to help 3 other people, which was an incredible moment to hear and very special for us to know as parents that she was able to do that. For me personally, my ideal was around knowing that I could think about these 3 other people as well as think about my daughter every day and remember her. Just to know that there's 3 people out there who are living because of my daughter. They're able to go back to work, they're able to play with their kids and their grandkids, have kids if they don't. They're able to do all the things that my daughter wasn't able to do in life, and that's an incredibly big part of my grief and in coping with my grief, and giving me something to smile about every day, knowing that those people are out there, and grateful for the gift that my daughter gave, although they'll never meet her. If I could meet the 3 people that my daughter saved, there'd be lots of hugs. I think I'd almost feel like I'd want to tell them that I love them, because part of my daughter is with them now and will always be with them. It's an incredibly powerful and special thing. I'm just so proud of my daughter that she was able to help perfect strangers, and I tell them to look after themselves, because they'd also be looking after a part of my girl. It's more likely that Aboriginal people who make the choice to donate, it's highly likely that those organs will actually help another Aboriginal person. So the impact of being able to save another Aboriginal person's life is too important to ignore, and we've got to talk about it, and we've got to understand what those statistics are in our community and what you can do to help. And the biggest thing you can do to help is register to donate.